Here at Staffs, we believe the importance of staying motivated and feeling good. That's why now, more than ever, it's critical to stay on top of your mental well-being. Here are a few tips to help you stay on track. Number 1, surround yourself with positivity. This is extremely important, and it goes such a long way, because I've found that if you're more positive and you have more of a positive outlook on life, you'll attract more positivity within your life, so it'll have a knock-on effect. If you're just approaching things and you're seeing the positivity in things rather than the negativity, you're going to attract that positivity. If you're having a more negative outlook on things and you think, oh well, I can't do this because this, or I don't want to do this because this, you're going to attract more negativity, and it's just going to put you in a rut. That's what I found personally. So focus on positivity in your life. If you focus on the negatives in your life and you see them as the be all and end all, it's just going to have a negative effect on your life. So you got to praise yourself for being in the situation you're in. You know, everything's happened in your life for a reason, and it's led up to where you are now, and it's made you who you are. So I think just be thankful for that, and just take every day as it comes, and just have a positive outlook on things. And don't be so hard on yourself, because you are here now because of everything that's happened. So number 2, we've got set achievable goals. It's so important. I've found this as well. It's so important to just think of the bigger picture and think, oh well, I've got this dream and I've got this dream and I want to do this and this and this. And you can even think 10 years down the line you want to be doing this. And I think it's really important to have those goals and to have the end game in your head. But you've got to remain kind of sensible. I think you've got to be like, I'm living in the moment right now, even if it's on a daily, weekly or monthly basis. If you're setting things that are achievable to you in your certain circumstances, I think it will make you feel so much better, because you'll be getting more done, and it will boost your mood, it will boost your positivity, and it will actually make you want to do more because you're achieving more. So you'll be like, oh well, I've done this, so I want to do this. We all have big dreams and aspirations, and I think it's important to remember that those dreams require you to complete necessary small steps first. So as soon as you start thinking that, you'll turn into this motivation machine. You'll start doing more smaller tasks that will lead up into a bigger task, and you'll look back and you'll think, I only got here because of the little things that I did there. And I think that's extremely important to remember, and just remember that just because it's a small task doesn't mean it has a big knock-on effect later down the line. So keep that in mind. The next tip we've got is to take a break. This is so important. I think people get caught up, especially with the way social media is right now, and they see all these people working really hard, or they look at their peers and they seem to be working really hard. But you got to remember that no one is working 24/7. No one is working around the clock. Everyone is taking breaks in between working, just so that they can keep putting this output of work out. I think it's important to just be kind to yourself and just think, it's okay for me to take a break. It's okay for you to take a step back from whatever you're doing, because it can be overwhelming working 24/7. It can be overwhelming just there being no end to you constantly working away at something. So me personally, I'd recommend that you balance your work and relaxation time. In the end, having those breaks will make you more motivated, and it will make you more productive. Definitely take breaks where you can. But you also got to remember as well that taking too many breaks can be a negative thing. Like if you have too much free time, and I've personally found this as well, having too much free time can put you at a disadvantage, because you're constantly having all this free time to do whatever you want. So you think, well, I might spend today just not doing anything, and then I'll do it tomorrow. Or this constant cycle of, oh, I'll do the work tomorrow, I'll do the work tomorrow. I think it's extremely important to just remember that it's important to take breaks, but it's also important to balance your breaks. The next tip we've got is to simplify your life. Anything you can do to clean up your life is extremely important, and it goes a long way. This means your living area, so making sure your living area is organized and clean. Your workspace is extremely important. That needs to be clean, that needs to be organized. And even the events within your life, you need to make sure that you've got some kind of structure. Having a structure to your life and an organization to your life is extremely important, and that itself will boost your motivation. It'll allow for breaks, it will allow for work time, and having that balance will just improve your mental well-being. Having a decent sleep schedule is so important. It means waking up at a decent time, going to bed at a decent time, and keeping that routine can go such a long way, because it can make you feel like you're actually doing more in the day, even if you're not, because you're getting more of a day and you're getting more daylight. So that's one of my tips that I would definitely say try and wake up early if you can. Try and have like a regular sleep schedule. The final tip we have is to keep focused. This is so important. Keeping focused on why you're doing these steps, why you're simplifying your life, why you're taking breaks, why you're setting achievable goals, why you're being positive, and just remembering that all of these steps are being taken so that you can yourself can feel better, you can be more productive, you can feel more motivated, and your mental well-being is being affected in a positive way because of this. I think that's so important to remember, because that itself will motivate you to keep up the routine. That's when you'll see the real results. Doing it for weeks, months, whatever, you'll see a positive change in your life. I'm telling you, you'd see an actual positive change. I think that's so important to remember, and just keep focused. Even if it's getting difficult, just remember why you're doing these things and just keep at it. Thank you so much for watching our top 5 tips on how to stay motivated. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message us on any of our social media outlets. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please get in contact with us. We want to reach back out to you. Yeah, just get in contact. So do those steps. You won't regret it, and I'll catch you soon.